Welcome back. There's only 3 bosses left, and we're gonna take care of them all in this video. First order of business... launch Octopus. Stage has turtles on land, and it's got some annoying mini-bosses underwater. Annoying mini-bosses with spikes! Hooray! Now let me show you what this does when you charge it up all the way. If you haven't already seen it, which you probably have at some point. Generates a neat little shield that some enemies can get rid of this shield by hitting you, but some of them can't. It's not like it takes damage or anything, it's just either they can get rid of it in one hit, or they'll never be able to. I'm not sure if this has a particular weakness, but I'll just go with using the tornado. I wanted the extra life, what can I say? These things can suck you in, and they will slowly, very slowly, drain your life till you blast out of them. You don't have to be all that quick to avoid taking damage. Oops. Now this one's not a lot of fun, because he likes to... Ah, jerk. I'll admit, that was a pretty terrible performance. The only thing I have to say for myself, I've never had him do that to me before. Just keep switching the direction on me like that without ever stopping. I've never had that happen. It was rather unpleasant. So yeah, this guy's unpleasant because of the bottomless spikes, mainly. I mean, bottomless spikes. The instant death spikes, which are much like falling into a bottomless pit, except that you aren't falling into a bottomless pit. I'm going to stop trying to make any sense out of bottomless spikes now. You don't really need to ride those 2 up, but you should ride this one up, so you can get up here and blast the heck out of this thing. You know what? It would make sense to do this, wouldn't it? Yeah. Now it'll destroy this... Was there a... I don't know. I don't remember if there were actually spikes there. I don't know if I've ever done this without destroying the ship. But you want to do that anyway so you can get down here and fight a sort of mini-boss. Snakey! You're kinda stuck in a certain area of this screen now until he dies. Haha! Slightly dangerous to do that, though, because I could have ended up falling in spikes. Like those power-ups. Health upgrade over here. Now let's get out of here and actually... Very close one. Let us not speak of it again. Hey. And already, we've got to fight another one. Just to make sure you have to fight at least one, in case That was interesting. Take that. Okay, that's the last of the sub-bosses. Now it's just on to the actual boss, at last. And he's weak against this thing. You can't hurt him when he's doing that little spinny death attack thing. If you get caught under him in the little cyclone, he'll latch onto you and drain some of your life away. Like some kind of vampiric octopus. Yep, homing torpedoes. A very, very cheap way to take out the next boss. Let's go do that right now. Ninja Bug. I don't mind, I'll take the hit. Those things are annoying because they tend to jump upwards when you try and hit them. It's like they actually have some kind of artificial intelligence. Lasers go off if you touch the red beams. I usually just run through without caring. I think there's more turtles up ahead. Yep. Tornado is very effective. And the rolling shield barrier makes this part easier. Try not to get caught under the spikes. They'll make for a rather unpleasant combination of being punctured and crushed to death. I think if you touch one of those cannons, your barrier goes out. Whoops. And you actually have to come back here with the weapon you get from this stage to get that. Curse you! Well, that's effective. Okay, maybe it's not as effective as I thought. Darn it. And now for Ninja Bug. Take this. I can just stay up here and not have to do anything but fire my little missiles at him. Oh, he hit me. Once. It's just not even fair with the weakness weapon. You get Boomerang Cutter. And now, just one more. A Chameleon. From what I understand, that water is there because we defeated someone. Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna stop trying. I can't remember these things. It's like I said, I always used to do things in the same order, so I was never even aware of the fact that stages were affected when you would defeat a certain boss. It's pretty neat. Now, because this water is here, we're able to make this jump and get a health upgrade. Now slide down here so that you can make it. Haha! Yes, you could hear those falling rocks that we'll be having to deal with. But not yet, because we need to come up here and deal with something else entirely. Well, actually, that's falling rocks too, but that's something else entirely. Don't let him grab you, obviously enough, and you'll be fine. Oh, ow. Jerk. I did what I told you not to do. And then I just ran right into him. Which is... just... yeah. Oh, I've never seen him pull himself towards the wall before. Stop making me look like I'm bad at this game. Which apparently I am at the moment. He's almost done for, as you might be able to tell from the wisps of smoke rising out of him. Here we go. This capsule contains a new type of body armor. It will reduce damage to your system by 50%. Hooray! See, now we're all decked out in all of the armor. Can I... thank you. Rock Monster! Just don't stand right under them when they're going to fall and you'll be fine. Hey, he dug a little worm robot out of the... The robotic bird dug a robotic worm out of the... robotic tree? Okay. Extra life. And now we have to deal with a little swamp, but we get to ride around in the armor, and that makes it okay. It's like quicksand, except not as quick. Wanted that health. No! I will not sink all the way down. Not today. Darn you guys in your armor. You're not invincible in this, of course. It can take so much damage that it will stop accepting input from you, basically. You can't punch or move, but you can jump out of it before it explodes. And now for you. You're the only one left. And as per usual, I'm going to be really cheap. Boomerang cutter. I didn't do that right. I didn't do that right at all. Curses. That was just terrible. Okay, if I jump up before I fire it, it goes downward instead of upward. This is how cheap you can be. There. Now then, let's go meet up with Zero. After we get our little "You got a new weapon" screen. Chameleon Sting. I really like what that does when you charge it up, but we'll get into that later. Finally, we have found Sigma's fortress. Let's go in and put an end to his war against the humans. Oh, final stage time. But not yet. First, we need to just go back to some of the stages we've already been to. And do just a little bit of item getting. Pick up a couple things we missed. And stock up on lives and energy and all that. And then we'll be off. But we'll take care of all that next time.